Friday, October 14th of 2022, Saturday, October 15th, and Sunday, October the 16th. Friday began early here in the office, morning emails, dealing with things like preparation for the upcoming national leaders meetings that we coordinate for pro-life leaders. Interviews, preparation for upcoming interviews, arranging some calls with pro-life leaders, bishops being invited to some of our upcoming events and communicated with them, preparation for the National Prayer Service that we'll do in January on the day of the March for Life, the Good Shepherd Project, following up on our national clergy calls, press releases on upcoming Senate races in these midterms, preparation for the next meeting of election volunteers, invitations from international pro-life groups, and some responses to some Planned Parenthood tweets. These are some of the things that occupied my email work at my desk. I had at 8:15 a.m. Radio interview, followed by our staff briefing and some administrative meetings, meeting with our executive director and communications director at 10, relating to a book that we are preparing on some of the impact of Priests for Life, meeting at 10:30 with our correspondence associate, and more work at my desk, 11:45 taping in the TV studio for an evening broadcast, and then a taping about a book review. We're going to do like these pro-life book reviews, 10-minute segments that I think you'll appreciate. 12:45, I got on the road, got some gas in the car, and drove to the Orlando airport. Now, on the way there, I had a fascinating phone conversation with a young lady who had submitted a brief to the U.S. Supreme Court. She was the first frozen embryo in America to be successfully implanted and brought to birth. Hannah. Talked with her on the phone. Got to the airport, checked in, had another phone call with a prominent conservative leader, business call before getting on the plane, flew to Chicago, and worked on the plane on emails on some of the topics I already read for you. And then when I got to Chicago, I got picked up and driven about an hour and a half into northwestern Indiana, settled into my hotel, had a late dinner with local pro-life leaders from Northwest Indiana. And so we had a nice dinner together, talked about pro-life strategy, of course, and got ready for the event of the next day. What did I do on Saturday, October 15th? I spoke at this pro-life conference by the Lake County Right to Life. So I attended all the workshops of the day, interacted with all the people as they arrived, and during the breaks, had a table of literature there and pro-life information from Priests for Life. Did my two presentations, one about the Dobbs case, the other about why pastors don't preach more about abortion. And then after the event was finished, I went right away to another event taking place in town, a memorial service for miscarried children and children who died in their first year of life. Grieving parents and families were there. Priest was there who heads up pro-life activities for the Diocese of Gary, Indiana, which is where we were located for this event. So he and I helped to conduct this beautiful service. I preached at it, and that was the evening event on Saturday, the 15th. Also, in the times that I did my email, I worked on articles for pro-life publications that wanted me to write for them, ordering of some books, new books that have come out, and preparation for some videos that I'm having our staff prepare. That was Saturday the 15th. And then Sunday the 16th, I got up and went to the airport. Nice early 4:30 a.m. ride to O'Hare Airport, actually doing some email work on the way, and got there to the airport, boarded the plane, was reading on the way, on the plane flight back home, Newt Gingrich's book called Beyond Biden. I highly recommend it. Some of my email work, once I got to my office and unpacked from the trip, had to do with upcoming email blasts, the upcoming leaders meeting, of National Leaders Meeting, preparation for Radio Maria programs, arranging flights for the holidays, and just doing a lot of other preparation for upcoming broadcasts, interviews, and articles. That was, and of course, Mass. It said Mass in the chapel. Signed some books, signed some cards, birthday cards for donors and bishops, and these were some of my activities on Sunday the 16th, right here at my home office at Priest for Life. And those were my 3 days. Thanks for following these updates.